Hello and welcome to my Twitch channel. I'm Greg Seward. I stream 3 nights a week. Join me as we dive into my huge game collection to uncover hidden gems, replay the hits, and have a great time with our fun, friendly community.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
3 nights a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern. Come hang out for some old games, some friendly chat, and to raise money for the IWK Children's Hospital through Extra Life.
He's taking out mages like crazy. Look at that.
And if you can't tune in live, stream archives are uploaded the next day on my YouTube channel. Hope to see you in the chat.
So close. Yes!
Good evening. Now, that's the only thing Namava's here for. Is the theme song. Ivlar. Hi. Namava, Shy Smile, Scoop Jessica. Thank you for I think a couple subs happened before we started up. That's great. Thank you so much for that. It is Donor Demand Thursday. Oh, look, it looks like Jaspertine's the conductor of the hype train this week. Thank you, Alpha. 32 months. Damn. Yeah, so we're here tonight to play Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater. I'm going to get right into it basically because this is a Metal Gear game, and we only have an hour and a half long stream. So chances are most of it's going to be taken up by intro cinemas. Oh, Scoop Joey is too. Nope. Scoop Joey's got the hype train as well. I don't know who sets that or how that gets set. Jaspertine has rock hard abs to fill. This is not the PS2 version. I didn't break that out. I'm actually going to be using the HD collection version. So yeah. Anyway, remember, let's raise some money for Extra Life. Seward.ca takes you to the Extra Life page, and please consider subscribing, as 3 or 4 people have already done tonight. So that's fantastic. We're gonna fire this up. Let me know if the audio is good enough, because I know we got a theme song to worry about. No signal. That's a good start. We getting any audio? There we go. Ooh, that's loud. Turn this down a tiny bit. I've never really played much of this game, as being a big Metal Gear Solid fan, but just never really played this. Conduct tours. Really, Namava? The audio level looks okay, so I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to do a new game. So what do these mean? Can somebody explain this to me? Like, why does it want me to know, or why does it want to know which versions of Metal Gear I like? I assume that sets some sort of controls. So do I want to go with just MGS3? Really? Oh, well then that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go to easy just so we don't have to worry about this. Oh, sorry. I picked 2.
After the end of World War II,
World War
the
II.
world was split into 2, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Can you all hear him? Oh, Konami, how I miss you. Yep, agreed, Namava.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
1964. So your Phil was born, I
20
think.
minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good.
Thank you, Torque.
Got high visibility. Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
Spoilers.
Does this panty waste know what he's doing?
Panty waste.
Approaching release point. 10 minutes to drop off. Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
It is topical, right?
Sunrise.
Snake knew in 1964. Harry Gregson Williams' score for these games is fantastic.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
You'll be falling at 130 miles per hour. Try not to get frostbite from the wind chill.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout model.
This is one for the history books. The world's first Halo jump.
High altitude, low opening.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by.
Oh, the opening to Metal Gear Solid 2 is amazing.
All green.
Prepare for drop off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings.
And fly. God be with you.
Or tip over and fall.
Jack, I've got some important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the
Whose voice is
virtuous-
that? Anybody that we would know?
No, the virtuous mission.
Virtual
The future
mission.
of our
Haha.
force unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Don't get penisy.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles. His name is Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961, the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin to orbit
Hey,
was
Cerebus.
the A1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most
Yeah, same here. Ivan? Should I call you Ivan? How do you say your username?
After Gagarin's flight, Sokolov left rocket development.
That's a
become the
cool
head
looking
of the
rocket.
newly established design bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid?
Hey,
He
Mook.
wanted a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely
Living
to the
large.
west.
Gotcha.
We used a mole to get the family out first.
I bought Zone of the
and
Enders for the
sneak
demo as well.
Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we
Hey,
checked
Torque.
him to a hospital in West Berlin. It
Good
took
ol'
2
aim.
weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962, President Kennedy received word that the Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles.
Yeah, I know, Scoop Joy.
The President demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments.
By the way, everybody should go watch the new Netflix documentary series on the
Down, said,
Challenger's last flight.
on secondary alert.
It's like 4 parts, and it's really fascinating and very sad.
Towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear
Especially since I
war.
know a lot of people in here aren't old enough to remember
Conducted with the US emergency security
to remember that disaster.
channels to end the hair-trigger standoff. Finally, on October the 28th, the Soviet
forget what it's
Union
called.
agreed to remove its missiles
It's new
from
though,
Cuba,
it just came out.
and so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out,
Yeah, me
we
too.
had to make a deal.
I remember exactly where I was when it happened.
Where the U.S. agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey.
No. The Jupiter IRBMs
I mean, so many of us are
deployed
watching
were
it because
obsolete.
McAuliffe was going up, right?
They had no strategic value
Teacher.
whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other
ruse.
intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You mean the Soviets pulled out of Cuba just to get their hands on Sokolov?
That's right.
What the hell was he working on?
I think I was in the
At the
5th
time,
grade.
We had no idea. We were running out of time. It was either give up Sokolov or risk full-scale nuclear war. In the end, we had no choice. President Kennedy gave in to Khrushchev's demand. The next day, I got Sokolov out of the hospital, handed him over to agents on the eastern side. Sokolov kept on screaming, "Save me," until he disappeared from my sight.
Yep,
Then a month
that's
ago,
pretty
received some new information.
well
from
accepted at this point, Namava.
About Sokolov?
Yes. He was taken back to the research facility and forced to continue working on the weapon in question under KGB supervision. What's more, it's on the verge of completion.
So what kind of weapon is it? Something to do with space rockets?
No.
Marilyn
it's
did,
not.
Jessica.
Same technology.
I guess you're right. We don't know the details, but it appears to be a new kind of nuclear device. For half a year now, the Soviets have been conducting frequent nuclear tests at Semipalatinsk.
Something to do with the weapon, I assume.
We're talking about a secret weapon so big that Khrushchev was ready to pull out of Cuba to get it back.
Is Sokolov still in the facility?
No, according to our intelligence, he's
Love.
in Selino-Yarsk.
Love that he always sounds like he's choking on the final word of every sentence.
The Virgin Cliffs.
The Virgin Cliffs. Nice name for a virtuous mission.
They moved him there just recently.
Why?
Apparently, they're conducting a field test of the weapon, but it's our best chance to get him back. This mission would never have been possible if he was still in the research facility.
Ripping jerky with his teeth.
This is our last chance.
Ah.
Sokolov must have known that too when he contacted us.
Everybody got that? Namava.
Listen up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before
Technically
that
Solid
weapon is
Snake.
complete, we'll be facing a major crisis. The clock is ticking. Once we've confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon.
Playing it on PlayStation 3.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
Take it easy. It's been combat proven.
Do you think Sokolov is up to it?
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single combat talon?
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
Sounds like she could hold her own against a battalion of tanks.
Even with the fuel in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it
Alpha,
shouldn't take more than
I'm
few
using a
hours.
splitter that does that for me.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast.
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
Sure. Tree. Ow. Well, that looked important. Is that one of the Virgin Cliffs? Yeah, I have one of those too, Neva. But that's not what I'm using. Make like a tree and get the hell out of here. So goofy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We gotta fix something. There we go. Invert master race. Okay, can't go over there.
Do you copy? You're already in enemy territory, and somebody might be listening in. From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training?
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me
Major Tom. I like it.
Oh, and Snake.
Yeah.
The crew isn't watching anymore.
Ground
Take off
control
the
to
skies now.
Major
Good
Tom.
idea. This isn't right. Time for the snake to shed his skin.
So wait, did they just record that whole section just for the HD collection? That's pretty funny. Is it? Okay. Talk some more. Let's talk some more. Suddenly, Snake.
Can you hear me, Major Tom? This is Snake. Kept you waiting, huh?
This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your presence. Is that clear? This kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words,
Speciality.
weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well. You're completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some medical supplies in your backpack.
About that.
About the backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
A tree, huh?
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring your progress over the radio. We can't risk violating Soviet airspace, but I'll be in the gunship.
Hey,
My
Giraffe.
frequency is 140.85. I'll give you a call if I need to talk to you. If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
All right. See it from here, huh? Hey, there it is right there. I think, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Figure out where the action button is. There it is. Oh, good, another call.
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the survival viewer, choose Weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the Enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from Item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly.
Chicks
Keep
dig
an eye on your
scars.
stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the
Survival
suppressor
is
will deteriorate
fundamental.
every time you fire. Once its
Oh,
durability
oh, it's
reaches
Breath of the
zero,
Wild.
The noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it. The suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my own weapons and equipment.
Thanks, Mook.
Whose crazy idea was this anyway?
Oh, warm
Solo
hug.
covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave any traces of your presence. No weapons, equipment, footprints, sweat, or bodily waste. The same goes for bullets and cartridges, too. Your presence in enemy territory is already a violation of international conventions.
I haven't been
on
listening to him
warfare.
for 2 minutes now.
There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident. You can't let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in every sense of the word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll just have to take care of myself, huh?
I'm afraid so. You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use it if you're taken prisoner by the enemy. It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So, how do I come back to life?
Just take the
Back
revival.
to
You
reality.
mean that thing they put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind. You said this was
Warhammer
a solo
40k
mission, right?
Space Marine.
Right.
Okay.
I guess that means
Try to
you
remember
can't
that.
count on any reinforcements.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your hands.
A real one-man army.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
Oh,
I'll
let's
introduce
talk
them
to these people.
This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Thank you, Anthony.
Hello, Snake. I'm paramedic. Nice to meet you.
Please let me
Paramedic.
know what game you want me to play
As a
on an upcoming
parachute.
Thursday.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name.
But can love bloom on a battlefield?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
She's also in charge of recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want to introduce you to, Snake.
Huh?
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you?
His voice
A
got louder.
legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
Boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me.
Oh.
Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really? Well, I don't know anything about you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission.
Hmm.
You didn't need me
Boss?
anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
No, I taught you everything you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
She went to get
Sure.
cigarettes.
But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique. And the only thing you can learn from someone else is technique. In fact, technique doesn't even matter. What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two sides of a single coin. They're the same thing. I can't teach you how to think. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Listen to me, Jack. Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they always will be. Having personal feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times. Yesterday's good might be tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do with you. I already told you, Jack. I was on a top secret mission. A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You are a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission.
Is Tim Hortons
He
soup
has
any
no
good? It
enemies,
used to be, but I haven't had it in a long
friends.
time.
Only the mission. You follow the orders you're given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I
Probably
follow
exactly
the
how it's supposed to feel,
president and the top
Jasper T.
brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
The president and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Then who does?
The times. People's values change over time, and so do the leaders of a country.
That was 30 seconds, and that's
So
because
there's
I didn't
no
know how to
such
crouch
thing
at
as an
first
enemy
or
in
climb.
absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative terms, constantly changing with the times. As long as we have loyalty to the end, there's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to think?
The only thing we can believe in with
I was
absolute
gonna
certainty
say.
is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
Thai chicken soup,
That's
really?
right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that
Oh,
brought
man,
the war to an
Cobra.
end and saved the world. As long as you've got a legendary
It's not
hero
what my toys
backing
taught
you
me.
up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here. After all, who knows if either of us will make it out alive? Snake, you are always best at urban warfare and infiltrating buildings.
Cobra Lule,
But
though.
this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat.
Combat, huh?
I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember. After all, this is your first actual survival mission. I'll be supporting you over the radio.
Where are you, boss? Next to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
My frequency is 141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
All right.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Oh, yeah, okay. There's a snake. Just gonna crash through the brush here. Stealthily. That sounds like an animal. Those are crocodiles. How do I aim? There's one there. One there. Oh, there's another one there. I want to be able to aim. Oh, you suck. Oh, that one's sleeping. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh! Okay, he's not asleep. Oh, because I woke him up, idiot. This is not going well. I'm gonna die. Okay. Special Forces my butt. Yep, pretty much. Oh, come on. I didn't wake him up. That's bull. Look, a beehive. I'm sure that'll come in handy someday. What I needed there was a sharp stick. We're making progress. Yes, I am interested in Ben's opinions on the textures.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. We can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with
Jungle
your
stealths
surroundings will
you.
help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo index shows how well your current
She
camouflage
totally did.
blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Bug juice. That's how you make bug snacks. I love that I still have the mask. Where's he carrying all this stuff? How did he see me?
Nobody here.
God, I don't like that he crawls when you push forward. What am I doing here? Oh, there's food or something there. Okay, that was useless. Oh, there's two of them here. Yeah, Cerebus, I've heard that before too. Guys don't move fast enough. Oh, you're killing me. I just want to shoot them with tranquilizer darts. Or can I do that?
I think I saw something.
No, you didn't.
Huh. Guess I'm seeing things.
Oh, Christ.
Who was that?
Stop crawling, fool.
Nobody here.
I have no idea where I'm going. Like, where am I supposed to be going? Snake is prone to crawling. Oh, God. Like, didn't I just go in a big circle? Yeah, I did. Man, I missed something. Is the guy behind me? Who do I hear walking? Oh, it's a snake or something crawling around. Yeah, there was a tree to climb. Is that what I needed to do, is climb that tree? I mean, I did climb the tree. But, like, didn't really see anything to do up here. Find the gear. I found the gear. I mean, can I climb up here? Oh, good. I need to go north. A compass would be useful. How do we not have a compass? North is that away. Okay. I missed. Yeah.
Huh? I think I saw her. Who was that? Who's that?
Run. Come on, who's shooting at me? Oh, God. These controls. There's a lot of them. I'm just going to run through you all. Okay, a weapon would help. Why can't I just choose my knife? I'm just going to wave my knife at you. This is going really well. A button to run would be helpful too. I'm just going to keep running. How do you dive? There we go. Man, this controller's already dead again? Okay. Really not charging properly.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. Do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
We're almost at the
and
start
one
of the
more
game.
thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
Wait, what? Need to find some animals to kill. Oh, Greg. Where? How? Turn around. Come on, Slowy McWalks. Let's go.
What was that?
Oh, God. There. Stay down.
Who's that? What's going on?
Yeah, okay. I mean, I knew he was going to see me, right? Oh, bite me. There's no way he knows I'm here. Why do they know I'm here? Yeah, evasion, of course. That's why they knew I was there, because I hadn't entered evasion yet. Oh, good. I'm not digging this so far. I'd rather just have rooms I could escape to and hide things to hide behind. The heck was that noise?
I see him.
Bite me.
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here.
Didn't like that.
We've lost sight of the enemy. Commence alert formation.
I know it was my own stupidity, but
He is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
yeah, exactly. Okay, there's a guy out there. I'm trying to watch them. There's not a whole lot of great vantage points here. Under the building. Why did it go back up to 99? I'm just gonna sit still for 99 seconds, I guess. I found a body. Okay. Not even sure what I'm trying. It just went up again. Not even sure what I'm hoping to do here. I didn't really. I had to step away while they were talking about it, and now I'm not really sure what to do. Where's Sokolov? There's a guy up there. I didn't realize there was more to the building. Oh, come on, turn around, bro. I hope this is not Chris's blood. Oh, get up off your knees. I'm going to back slowly into this building. Hopefully he'll turn around once the caution goes away. This guy will maybe turn around. There he goes.
HQ. This is HQ. Patrol here.
Oh, come on, really? Jesus.
Major, I'm in front of Sokolov's cell, but the door won't open.
Hold on, Snake.
It's like a cell.
What's the current condition?
Condition?
Yeah. What phase is it now?
Alert.
Exactly. I already said you can't contact Sokolov during battle. When you're talking. Well, anyway, the reason that door won't open is probably because Sokolov is blocking it himself. He's scared, no wonder. In order to break Sokolov out of there, you'll need his cooperation as well. So stop.
That's why we heard him scream.
Contact Sokolov later after you've disengaged the enemy. Once things have stabilized, try it again. Got it?
Sure. I'm just going to go ahead into the building again for a while. What do you want to talk about? Look at them all. Did they just throw a grenade? They did throw grenades. Ouch. Alright, I guess I should move a little. How's that stealth mission going? I'm sure there's an international incident at this point, because clearly they know somebody's here. Not Tom. I'm starting to remember why I didn't spend a lot of time in this game. Because I just...
Patrol here.
This is exactly how I remember this game going the last time I tried to play it.
Acknowledged. The enemy is still nearby. Pursue and engage him.
Feels like they really throw you to the wolves really fast here. Well, it's Seiken Densetsu 3. It wasn't really Secret of Mana 2. People call it that, but... That guy's still asleep. That's great. Keep him asleep. Oh, shoot.
What's wrong?
There we go. God. Yes. Well, your suppressor does.
Sokolov, are you one of Volgin's men? You'll never get it from me.
No. I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
You're CIA?
Yeah. I was sent by Major Zero, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero?
Not enough people wear monocles anymore.
I have a message from him.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me out of here before they arrive.
We need a hind D.
Colonel Volgin of Gru. You in the West know him as Thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
Wait, what? Are you
He's a
kidding?
member of the
Never,
Army's
you're kidding, right?
extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis 2 years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from hawks in the army and the provincial
The behind
authorities,
D.
Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. And on top of that, the tragedy last November.
Metal rear.
Kennedy's assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, Khrushchev has lost his biggest partner, and his power base is rapidly crumbling away. A certain group is plotting to use this opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-government forces, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Kosygin in his place. The mastermind behind this plot is Colonel Volgin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility much like this one, OKB-812, known as the Granin Design Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intelligence says that they are going to make their move during the test.
Then, the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. They're all
I did, Nair Warrior.
prevent Colonel Volgin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volgin will come. I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
Can we run for it?
By the way, your Russian is superb. Where did you learn to speak it?
From my mentor.
Is that so? America is truly a frightening country.
Having second thoughts?
No. I have no love for this place. Let's go.
Hang on, I need to talk to somebody for 20 minutes.
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry up and get Sokolov to the recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
I had to kill them. There was no other way. But no one will know we were
I didn't kill
involved.
anybody. Yeah, I killed a couple
What
of them.
about the boss?
We lost contact with the boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
Sellers doesn't still exist, does it? If it does, that's brilliant, because I can't imagine a lot of people were looking for it there. Oh, okay. It's all excited for a minute. God, I bought so many Star Wars toys from Sellers. The gators are fine. That's hilarious. What is he doing? We'll go. Not in the face. I missed that. What was that? Looking at the chat. Oh.
Freeze!
My mom and I had lunch at the Zellers restaurant so many times because she worked at a barbershop in the shopping center here. Oh, I recognize those stirrups.
Huh? We meet at last. You're from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. Huh. What's a GRU soldier doing here?
It looks funny twirling a tiny little pistol like that, though.
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's Major Ocelot to you. And don't you forget it.
Didn't he have a Western accent when he was in MGS2?
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
One of them could have shot him. The guy's pretty cool. Do like the stirrups, though.
I can't say it feels good to kill a comrade, even if it is for the GRU.
Sokolov, take cover.
Huh. You're not not the boss, are you?
What?
Crew operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. If you're not the boss, then die.
Wait, why?
Major! Leave it! Shoot the other one! Whoa!
Can I have one of those guns? Man, they really went all Twin Snakes here.
Possible. You ejected the first bullet by hand, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver technique.
Filthy American dog!
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Does this Ruck cut his arm off?
Major, do you read me?
I read you.
Oh yeah,
Snake,
right.
you
That's
all
who did
right?
it.
I've run into a few snags. These guys were after Sokolov too. Apparently they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named Volgan.
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal Soviet power struggle according to Sokolov. Something between the KGB and GRU. Between Khrushchev's supporters and Volgan's.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Cuba.
I don't like it. Something about the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
Okay. Problem solved. Series over. That's pretty good. That's a good trophy. Oh, wait. Really? He said he'd catch up to him. Where's Sokolov? There he is.
You okay? Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. And we've got some of the best backup we could ask for.
Look.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
That's what they were making you build?
Yes. The Shagohod. The treading behemoth. A tank capable of launching nuclear IRBM.
Shagohod, huh?
Nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain?
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable
What's
of
the R1 button doing these things?
Is that thing finished?
No. This is only the end of phase
Oh, okay.
1. It won't be truly finished until we complete
Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold War?
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. I didn't want to die. I wanted to see my wife and child and in America. Please, take me to America.
Phase 2 where they
quickly.
introduce Ant-Man. They
They
come
cannot
into
complete it without
America.
my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Am I anywhere? Am I even close to this theme song we wanted to hear? Do I have to do anything or just let this thing play out? Oh, all I have to do is die? So I can do that. That's where I'm a Viking. Wait, is that boss? You can go.
Boss?
Born to run. I don't want to put the controller down because there's so much vibration happening that it's just going to clatter all over the desk.
Good work, Jack.
What are you doing here?
Sokolov,
Use
come
your
with me.
snake scissors. That's a big cloud forming. Killer bees. They're pretty big.
Hornets?
What the hell? Spider-Man? I feel like he was running out of ideas at this point. It's like Mega Man 5 bosses.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
Sounds like Starscream.
Fight with you once more.
Oh, he's got a parrot.
Welcome back,
Well, that's a different guy.
boss.
Well, that's the guy that'll just die of old age if you leave him alone, right?
It's time we go to the depths of hell itself.
That's pretty funny.
It's raining blood. Is he crying?
Guy's called Old Man. Jeez, they're just coming out of the woodwork.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara. Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Your what?
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me.
This can't be happening.
Who is he? Another one of your disciples?
He stands weird. All the time, he stands weird.
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us Cobras. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Took my gun apart with one deft move. Oh.
He's seen my face.
Hey, Empire.
We can't let him live. If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished.
Oh, he's Wolverine, too.
He must die.
Wait.
Man, the engine does not like that flashing lightning at all.
Jack, you can't come with us.
Those are cool gloves. That was cold. Ah, the bandana. I get it.
The new blood.
I thought those gloves were just so they could use their smartphones.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
We're over time now, but are we? How close are we to this theme song? I want to at least let that play if I can. Ugh.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select cure, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment using the weapon window button. Your injuries include a fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left stick to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch it up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
No.
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds.
Okay. I don't know what to do. Yep. I don't understand. Like, nothing appears to be happening? Okay. Okay. This is way overly complicated. There's way too much to have to do. What do we need to do? Anything on this side? No. Splint. Bandage. This is gonna suck. Oh, Martin Riggs. No, I get it, Cerebus. What I'm saying is I'm not all that interested in having to think about doing all that, like, during gameplay. I get that it's teaching me to go through a very specific process, but...
job, Snake.
We're coming
Leave
to
me
get
alone.
you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
I'd rather play as Raiden. I know how difficult wilderness survival is, though. That's why I don't do it. I know it's past that threshold of more difficult than I'll try. Really, anything past that threshold is just difficult.
Shagohod.
Yeah, no, Jaspertine, I get it. But that's the thing, like, that's it's so funny. That's the exact reason I'm not into things like Monster Hunter. Just give me rations. Give me a menu item called rations. And I'm good.
Excellent. A great success. Thanks to the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
What are we doing?
What are we going to do with the girl?
Who is she?
Apparently she's Sokolov's woman.
I can't tell if that's a tattoo or some kind of burn on his face. Okay.
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear. A kiss of death?
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Shall we take her back to the base?
Perhaps we should. We have no further use for Sokolov's research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Colonel, even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. It'll be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
Colonel!
Yeah, good question, Alpha. That had to end with some radiation poisoning. really rad. Sure. I just want to hear this theme song. But I'm only giving this a few more minutes. Here we go. Should I smile?
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill. I'm searching and I'm melting to you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme.
Stress Eater. Oh, so the game's about me. This is pretty great, I have to say. That's disturbing. Did you just say some days you'll feed on a tree frog? And preach it, sister. We've all had those days. Exactly, Empire. Snake Eater. All right. So we saw that. And that's where we're going to have to end it for the night. Thank you so much for the donations tonight. Thank you for the follows, the likes, and the subs. That's it for me for this week. I'm going to go to this so that... There we go. That's it for me for this week. Remember, Ben will be streaming tomorrow night. I'll be back on Monday to play some more SD Snatcher. And then some more Landstalker. And are we doing Persona 5 next week? I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for your support. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. Stay safe. Be kind to one another. And hope to see you on Monday. Good night.
Listen up, mistress, and you too, sisters. Let's talk about something that's a real brain twister. Drugs, drugs, drugs. We got good, we got bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mama, ask your dad. Drink a little water. Take the doctor's pill. Drugs can make you better when you're feeling ill. Drugs, drugs, drugs. We got good, we got bad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mama, ask your dad. There's lots of other drugs that sure have a flaw. Watch it now, man. It's trouble with the law. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad? Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad. Drugs, drugs, drugs. Which are good, which are bad? Drugs, drugs, drugs. Ask your mom or ask your dad.